Well, good evening. Welcome. I'm your host, Robert Wilson with Cowboy Wisdom Hypno Acuity, presenting 7 ways why I face and embrace my daily experiences. I face and embrace my day with a facilitator foresight and a participating prowess allows me to listen to my day and communicate with my day. And something that people are afraid of these days, or I shouldn't say afraid, is they're apprehensive of is communication. It's easier to send somebody a trashy email than talk to them face to face. And that's something we've really opened up to. The computers and the AI, they have taken away the communication and they have limited the leadership of the world. The leadership of the world never understands to face and embrace what people face and embrace in their daily life because they're so isolated from it. But the worst thing anybody can do is you think you know what's going on in somebody else's life. All you're thinking what's going on in their life is by your viewpoints, opinions, and beliefs. Has nothing to do with what's going on. And that person you're trying to you think you understand their life, their dreams, innovation, intuition is all different than yours. See, we've been taught in this one-size-fits-all school socialized way of life. And, well, this is what I think. This is what it's got to be. Well, that's a deceiving way to look at life because everybody's life is totally different. But we've been educated from our ancestors to present day. This is what it is, and this is the way everybody's life is going to be. So I'm awakened and aware of the dare to face and embrace and communicate through my day with facilitators acumen, canonizing, energizing, acuity, neons, dreamers, engendering, mystical bravado, revolutionizing, adventures, clarity, energizing, nomadic, daring, campaigner, optimism, magnifies, maestro, ubiquitous, natural, innovative celebrations to flow through my veins of fame, animating, trailblazer, entrepreneurial savvy, enterprises my daily life with liberating listening, facilitator foresight, participating prowess, images of my inspirations of my desired lifestyle. See, everything is an image, and you really want to put the sense of smell into your life because it's the one that goes directly to the brain, and it's also the one that the whole body can encompass and experience. So as I now feel my gamer's gumption to bluntly look at my daily life through my eyes of wise, instantly energizes my venturer's ferocity with forthright fortitude, listening audacity, image inspirations. When you open up to understand, we think we have to think. Well, when you start thinking hard, you really get latched into a subconscious mind event, encounter, whatever it is. And as soon as you say the word mind, you go into memory or you go into this, but you're looking for something. And see, we've been taught to be silently controlled by the world and to move forward that way. And see, when you face and embrace your life, you're not hiding from your life. And see, that's something the computers have done is taught us to hide from our life because I can send you a trashy email. I can go write something about you on Facebook. All social media is a gossiping guillotine of gunk. It's what it is. It's a gallows of gunk. 99.9% people act tough and know everything on the internet. but how do you do face-to-face in your life? Because people are afraid, apprehensive. I took the word afraid out and used apprehensive about their abilities, agilities to move the world forward. But when you have the gumption and the heart and soul to face and embrace your life with an enterprising moxie, boldly appreciating life today, you rise out of yesterday. See, something I've really noticed, and I say this a lot, but we actually live, I'm 68 years old, and the world has really never, ever done anything but stay the same. We forget that people encompass a fresh foresight with a wanderer's wisdom, with a campaigner's curiosity to question and listen to their life events with an enterprising veracity, expanding now, tantalizing the wise. See, that's something I really like about the Native American wisdom. It was wise. Today it's knowledge, and all the knowledge is in a book. And it all comes from a book. So how's the world hooked in books? And something I really realized today, people are we're supposed to have integrity, but if you look at the leadership of the world that's highly educated, they're the best liars in the world. So it's up to us, the people, to sift through the lies to let them die. But here's something about a lie I'm going to say. A lie never dies, but when the truth rises out of the liar is forever scorned. And how many gossipers have get caught telling a lie about somebody and then lost a friendship? Friendships are like gold. You lose one, you lose a nugget of gold in your life. That is something I've awakened to. But face and embrace the grace of your own abilities. But something we never face and embrace is our own heart and soul. We face and embrace our heart and soul that is the flow of our glowing gumption from within. And something I've really opened up to for myself is we try to think and know our way through chaos or whatever, and we think and know our way to the memories of life. That's what the subconscious is memories of life. And there's a lot of other stuff, but I mean, when you think and know the way to the memories of your life, you stay stifled in yesterday. And look at today. We're having everything going on, but if you really sit back, get quiet, and have the visionary veracity. Veracity is you never lie to yourself, and admit to yourself where the world is. Tomorrow night's podcast is I Admit to Me, and it's going to be quite extensive what it is. But I admit to me to be free. I admit the good, bad, and ugly within myself. And the thing about it is, but you got to face and embrace your daily life, because your daily life is showing you where all your limitation, barriers, boundaries, and all the stuff to rise and shine out of yesterday. When you have the courage to rise out of yesterday, to enjoy today, you're in the freedom of yourself. See, I let go of self-worth, all this. I have sovereign value. I appreciate myself. Appreciation is just like a house. Your house appreciates for you to retire. As I rise, shine the divine within me, I energize that enterprising prowess within me. And I took power out of my life and used prowess, because it's not power is this. It gives you a ego strength. Prowess is a spirit wow of wisdom, optimism, and wondrous curiosity. The words we use have a different, see what we think it is and what the imitation and the frozen in time representation in the subconscious, they may be different. And we are living today, we still do have our ancestors' programming, especially in business, because that was written by them. And see, business and education is never going to take you anywhere. You will show for yourself everywhere. And the more I rise of this and understand this, the more I'm blessed with a bold, lively, enterprising, savvy, streaming, enterprising dreamer's dexterity. See, all a dream is your at your indigenous abilities, agilities, and acumen and audacity to live your life. But we've always been taught we have to live inside somebody else's life in the book system. Education is the manipulation of other people's thinking and knowing in the way they want you to act. So all I'm opening up for you is for you to understand you encompass the wisdom, innovation, inspiration, and intuition to move yourself forward. But you have the courage to question yourself and question your life to see whether you're expanding out or you're following what other people tell you. And one of the words that really is kind of a mixed bag is called mindset. Mindset means you're blocked with your viewpoints, opinions, beliefs, and you move nowhere. But a foresight, fortitude will allow you to have the courage, the strength, and audacity, but also give you the listening lift or the maneuverability to go through life your way. So as I awaken to all this and the face and embrace the grace of me, I feel at peace inside. I let go of the sappy of happy too. You got to think to be happy. And when you're happy, you're not in the courage. You're in the thinking, and something from the outside world will come in and tweak the thinking. Next thing you know, you're in the flood of the dud within yourself. You're in the tomfoolery of your own fallacies. And see, that's something I've really started to understand. We got all this stuff going on, but yet none of it has any real intrinsic value. And that's something that we got away from in the 70s is intrinsic value of ourselves. So how have we been trying to do things, but yet we've lost the intrinsic value because we're apprehensive about it, facing, embracing what is going on in this world. There's only one. People will rise us out of this when we start understanding peace rather than trying to know peace. You'll never think and know peace because peace is a flowing energy. That's something I really, really really opened up to understand. I flow in peace. I think in turmoil. All the negativity in my life comes from my thinking and knowing. My free-flowing energy is the exquisite uniqueness of myself. And you are unique, and you have a talent. The world is asking you for your talent. However, your talent is never going to fit into the train tracks of life because life has a train. They like the train tracks going across the prairie. They may go swerve, but everything fits inside them train tracks. And what happens when the train comes around a bend a little too fast? It goes off the tracks. That's the chaos of your life. So when you quit thinking in chaos, challenges, and this, and we've been taught chaos, challenges, and all that stuff from the outside world and the school system. Really comes down to me understanding I encompass the wit, grit, and get and go to galvanize the optimism within me. And something else is we go through life and we think we're getting ahead and we're working with somebody that's really wealthy, then we become a people pleaser trying to get them to do what it is. Because you encompass the talents to do whatever you desire. But you got to light the fire of foresight, ingenuity, realizing everyday life will rise you to your liminal carpet glide. We're the only ones holding ourselves back because we're afraid to, first of all, face and embrace our wisdom, insight, clarity, questions, listening, agility, because we want the outside world to do it for us because we were taught the outside world has the answers. Your inner world has the spirit path. A spirit path is unlimited and illuminated. Thinking and knowing is a darkness on a cold, rainy night that walks us through life. You know, the more I rise out of the third world enslaving mindset that I embedded in myself and the thinking, knowing, indoctrinated, educated world, the more I liberate me from me to set myself free. But that's what the face and embrace of life does. It fosters adventurous celebrations, enterprising, animated, nomadic dreamers' dexterity to energize my bold, rebellious, adventurous audacity and energy. See, life is an energy. But when you use the word think, your energy is shut down. And a lot of people, I've watched this a lot with this personal growth, self-help. They'll get into the energy, but they will take the energy from themselves to fit in, and then they think they're in the flow of energy. The flow of energy is an emancipating natural elegance, realizing genuine Yaza possess to walk through life, showcasing the world your dreamer's dexterity and your sovereign sassy tenacity, allowing the world to see your sassy sex appeal. Because you're awesome, participating in the prowess of your own dreams. You know, the computers are not a dream. You know, computers, all they do this and this, but they're not authentic. It's all a outside world deal. But you face and embrace your day with your racy resolve and sovereign valor. You open up to your autonomous artistry, sculpting and color the world your way into your dreams. Life is liberating invitations, fostering entrepreneurial, enterprising, any experiences for you to rise out of yesterday to joy today. And as I go through this and I look around and watch, the world pretty much stays inside whatever the education system and the business world tell us. And now we got the AI going. And I use AI, but AI is I'm apprehensive about it because AI is going to steal people's innovative dreams. People are going to make a lot of money flow, which is good. But what is the bottom line, and what is anything you never experience and it's controlling your life? Who's the one that's losing out? Because you'll use AI to live your life and make all your choices, but you'll never face and embrace your life with your own enterprising wisdom, sovereign audacity, and your listening lights of pathways of enlightenment. See, so what are we really, when you face and embrace your day, your dawning adventurous Yaza pizzazz to jazz up your life with wisdom, insight, and clarity. But something I realize is I really am listening to the universe and Mother Earth to energize, appreciate, realize today's harmonized wizardry sets me free. Everything I desire is here. And it comes from the core and the root chakra up. When you start thinking, just pay attention when you start thinking about chaos. See if you don't feel it stopped right here. I do. And that's something else. That's why I'm of my life instead of in my life. When you say in stops here for me, of lets the flowing energy. Because the energy flows from it flows from Mother Earth up through you, actually. But you want to energize that inner wizardry. And I use wizardry because my subconscious mind, frozen in time representation, nothing, there's zero attachment to anything. That's the liberating lingo I discovered for myself. There's zero attachment to yesterday. It's all free-flowing, liberating lingo to lionize internal nerve, galvanizing optimism. And I got a class called Liberating Lingo. It's about rising and shining and showing the world a better way for you. And the only one that's going to open up your path, your dreamer's pathways, is you. The only one that's going to live on your luxurious leisure paradises is you. But it's all going to flow through you to the world. You know, when this country was young and they was coming from St. Louis over, they had to have a lot of wisdom and intuition to go through the mountain passes and things like that. Today, all we do is punch a button and we have it. What is the wisdom they attained and the knowledge that we're trying to use today and without wisdom? Experiences is the wisdom. Thinking and knowing is the knowledge of today. And something I like to ask myself, let's go in the 1870s, would I had the courage to come across in a wagon and go up over the Rockies and down into and through all the Indian territories? Interesting question. So the wisdom to rise the world out of our current, we live in the most corrupt times, but the warmongering and the pharmaceuticals and all the crap going on, it's going to take people and their ingenuity and wisdom and their forthright fortitude to look and face and embrace today's unsavory situations with savory savvy to rise the world out of the current situations. And that's you and me. Me and you. So anyway, I am Robert Wilson with mycowboywisdom.com. And may your life be as blessed as you are a blessing to me and the world.